Welcome to the shop. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, it's time to get logos on these bad boys. If you watched the last video, I got the grinds all done and the stone wash where I like it. And, you know, actually I gotta take the handle off this. I leave the handles off because we're gonna want to put the logos under there and see how they fit and all that stuff. But whew, man, I can't stop looking at that mirror. Hamon. Yeah, man. Alright, enough of that. My website's up in the cards. I think I got one knife. I gotta get these done. I only got one knife left. I got shirts on there, Amazon links, all that good stuff that we always tell you about as YouTubers. Alright, let's get these all set up, and I gotta get some cameras set up. You can see there's no camera back there, so I gotta put one there and one right here. Alright, let's get to it. I guess we'll start with this one. See, here's where I do removable scales. If you watch on Instagram, I already said this, but, you know, even if I was gonna pin them, I know I say this all the time, even if I was gonna pin them, I'd probably wait till I got like 98% done, logos on and everything, and just, once I glue them up, you know, use acetone to clean them off and make sure they're clean as I squeeze them out, and just, man, it's a lot more work, but if you wanna pin your handles, that's the best way, because if I left the handles on here, you can see I marked it. See, it'd be a pain in the butt to get this on, because this would be in the way. So, take them off, mark where they are. Boom. I get these from Blue Lightning Stencil, and he's got the recipe for his mix up there. That's what this is, and then just felt. And I'll put the video up where I'll show you how to build this. It's real easy. It's just a DC adapter, a transformer, and a couple switches. No electronics, just basic wire, real basic. But let's get this taped up first. I got a light right here. I only tape the sides, because that way I can, you know, look and see where I'm at. See, I got a light right here, so I put it up. See, then we got flaps to check where we're at. Plug this bad boy in. This is just felt. In fact, I gotta buy some more. I think I got it at the dollar store or something. I'll have to check. Maybe Amazon, something like that. And I got smaller ones. I got different sized logos, you know, so this will go on this knife and all that. So, this knife. I even left this handle on, so. Do DC first. Take the clip here. Take this clip. Put it on the edge. I like to take a towel and wipe it, like I'll do one pass and then wipe. Dab it. Check it. Wipe it off. DC makes it deep, AC makes it black. Alright. And you see my cord just came off, so you gotta check that. We'll do one more and then we'll go to AC. All right, AC. You'll see it bubbling under there too. That's how you know it's on. Let it breathe. Boom. Alright. Turn this off for now. PB blaster so we don't get no rust. Am I out of the way? PB blaster. Boom. Nice and dark. There we go. It was focusing on my face instead of on the knife. Or on the mirror, one or the other. Boom. 1 down, 3 to go. Let's do the small one. Now these are light sensitive, so I'm gonna put this one away while I do the other one. Or just put it in a napkin or something. Put it in a clean rag. On the first one, I forgot to put this bottom piece. I had to go back to the buffer and buff out right here. You can see it's just a little bit darker, but luckily it's etched. There's like darker spots elsewhere. Man, that worried me. I was like, oh no. So yeah, you gotta put a piece under here, or when you move it down, you can etch it. See, if you don't do it, wipe it away, it could ghost and all kinds of stuff. And if you hold it too long, it can ghost. All right, time to show Instagram the difference between AC and DC. Man, I got real lucky on that first one. I forgot this underpiece, and I didn't go way down. I only had to buff out a little bit of it. Yeah, see? Boom. Last time there was like black there on that last one. On this one, you can still see it, like right in here was black, where I went over the stencil. But that's all right. If I didn't tell you, you probably wouldn't know. Oh, that's what I forgot, this. This is what I'm supposed to be using. Window cleaner. Then the penetrating oil. I was thinking baking soda, but it's not. It's window cleaner. Whew! It's real dark now. Come on, focus. There we go. I'm not gonna use the small. No, I'm not gonna use the small one anymore. Might as well window wipe this off. Window wipe. Clean this one off. Dry it off and put it back in the box. Whew! I got real lucky. Probably gonna say that 5 or 6 more times. All right, one left. Boom. Come on, get off my face. There we go. Sharpening's next. Well, next for you. Tomorrow for me. So it's sharpening time. The other day I was watching Green Beetle and he had a review on a sharpening jig, and I commented that I bought one of those jigs from my grinder, and this guy commented, the first thing he said, he's like, if you're gonna do this, you better be careful. You're gonna grind out your blade or overheat your edge. That's what it was. He said you're gonna overheat your edge, like you're gonna ruin your edge. Now, he's not wrong. He's definitely not wrong. If you take your knife, hold on a second. If you take your knife and lay it into the belt so it's shooting sparks, you're definitely gonna mess up your edge. But it's just about, knowing pressure and kind of taking it slow and figuring it out. It's the same. I wrote back, I was like, well, that could be said about if you're grinding, post-heat treat bevels. If you're gonna lay into the knife, you can mess up the heat treat that way. It's not impossible to do. Anyway, I told him the thing that's the concern isn't really messing up your edge. It's having a grinder that doesn't run in reverse, because this runs in reverse. That's why this is usually horizontal, but now it's vertical. If the belt catches, it can flip right into your chest. But since it's running in reverse, it'll pull away. But with the jig and all that, it shouldn't be that much. I actually built this top platen. If you look, it's 2 holes drilled in here, and just a plate with a slot drilled in here so it can slide up and down. This is a piece of angle iron with a little piece welded onto it so it'll pivot out of position if you need it, or however you need it to go. And then just this top block welded onto that. I figured I'd show all that before I put the belt on and got the jig all set up. And look, I'm not saying it's impossible to ruin your edge, because you can certainly do it. See? Boom. Tighten it up. All right. You can definitely do it, but it's not as easy as you think. But it can be done. Now with the jig, it's extra precaution. You probably don't even need it because you have the jig here like this. So I don't know if that would actually kick the blade into your, you got this stopping you. So it's probably safer. But when I first built this, what I did is on my KMG, because it ran forward, is I would step to the side and sharpen the knife like that, even though it was running at me. That way if it did catch, it would shoot over my shoulder or shoot past me, or, anything like that. If you're gonna sharpen like this, do it like that so, it'll catch and hopefully miss you. But it's better to have it run in reverse. All right, I'm rambling. Let me set this all up. Gotta take these blades off. I'm gonna put it on, all that work, and then we scratch it up. Go figure, I lose my Allen wrench and man, it could be anywhere. I'll be back. All right, I still haven't found it. I'm waiting. I figured it would be quicker. All right, man, I searched this whole floor. It was a weird toss. I knew right when I left my hand, I'm never gonna find it. Oh man, but I found another one, so let's get back on it. Got my angle finder. Zero it. Right, in the way. Zero it here. 24 degrees, is that? Man, I forget. That looks like a pretty nice angle. Alright, let's go check. It says 25 degrees, that's right. 25, I was thinking 12 degrees, but I think that's the bevel, right? Yeah, so we're at 24, so that's about right. We'll start this in reverse, a little bit slow, and work up. was trying to figure out what would be faster to change the blades on one belt or change the belt for one blade. I think I'm gonna just change do them all on 120 and then move up, because we already got a burr. Is that what they're called? Good Lord. As you can tell, I've been trying to tattoo and other things, so my mind might be elsewhere. Yeah, we got a burr on there. Next. Big old burr. I was completely out of camera from doing that, right? Yeah. Woo! Last one, then I'm about to do the other one for Instagram. And then it'll be just high speed of A65, A30. Maybe a blue, I will see. I don't think I'm gonna do the blue belt, because I usually strop it. I was talking to Green Beetle about that. Well, in the comments, I don't actually talk to him personally, but he said he had problems with Wicked Edge and the straps and all that, and I used to do that too, like the leather and the felt, and you put the stuff on it. I just go up to an A30 or the blue belts, which is like 1,200, 2,000, and then I'll strap it on like an Amazon special. Man, you know, I had the leather belt with the compound, but I didn't run it. I just sat it on here and I'd strap it like that. So, what's the difference, you know? But let me know in the comments. If you do it on the belt, if you Wicked Edge, jigs, whatever. This is the only jig I find acceptable, because I used it. I meant sharpening jig in general, because if you watch my videos, I don't like bevel grinding jigs. I'm always opposed to them, unless it's for production. If you're doing like a run of like 10 or 15, 20 knives, then jigs are fine. But if you're learning how to do bevels, jigs are my nemesis. I think they're horrible, and they stunt your growth, and I can go on a 2-hour rant just on bevel jigs. But, you know, sharpening jigs, I can never learn how to sharpen after 3 years, so I tried and tried. You like that excuse? I'll give you another one. Alright, now I'll be back when we get to A60 and then high speed. There's a Norax A16, so I think that's what, 1,200 grit something. I put it on the last video, but you know what, Steve? Green Beetle, nah, I talk like I know him. We only know him for the internet and stuff and back and forth, so I don't mean to name drop. I'm gonna put the leather belt on and show you. Like I said, I usually use one of those Amazon straps, but if you have this setup or a jig or some kind of setup, I think I said it before, now that I think about it, if you have a jig set up, running it this way, I mean, it'd have to go past, it would actually have to come and kick this up and kick it into your face or kick it. But anyway, I still like the idea of running it away from me. It just seems like better practices, but you know, some people can't put that. I know, that's why I do it on this, because my KMG doesn't run backwards. I'm rambling again. All right, let me put the leather on. And if you haven't watched Green Beetle's video about jigs and sharpening jigs, go watch it. But I have a feeling if you're watching my channel, you probably watch his channel. See, this already has a bunch of stuff on it, but yeah, it's just green compound. I might have this, you know, I got all those Amazon links down there and stuff, so stuff like this should be on there. So I'll just thin it out. Yeah, the difference is I put this top platen on, like I said, so it's just like a strap. The leather stretches more. I was thinking, man, something don't seem right here. I'm gonna actually lift it up a little bit so it's right on the edge. I like to use magazines because they're a lot thinner and they tear. Oops. They tear instead of cut. Like regular paper is easier to cut. Seems like I got a few spots, but yeah, a little spot there and there I need to strap, but right there. See, that's why I like this new notebook, not notebook paper, that's why I like magazines over notebook paper, because you can cut right through. Right there, I need to strap it. Alright, I'm gonna do the other ones. See how it tears instead of cuts if your blade ain't sharp? Anyone can cut a piece of paper. That's not what you're after. You're trying to figure out where your spots are to miss. So, alright, I'm gonna do the other ones and then I'll meet you back at the bench. Might be easier doing it without the... Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna take this off. See, I never know if... See how the paper curves like that and then it catches? I don't know if that's that or not. Let me get a bigger piece. Because I've sat there 100 times and I'll start back here and it'll stop when it twists, and then I'll start up here and it'll go through. Yeah, see? But when it twists, see? Bam. Let me know in the comments. Am I just an idiot or I guess that's what I gotta do so the magazine pulls it down. See? Right where it curves like that. It'll cut little pieces. But see, it's curving right there. Yeah, see, I can't figure this out. Once it starts, it cuts like butter. But when it's trying to turn it, yeah. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know why it's so frustrating. Alright, meet you back at the bench. I gotta put that other one back on and figure it out. I must have to take a little bit off of it. Alright. Boom. Uno. Dos. I can always put black hardware on here too. Now comes the hard part. I gotta figure out photos. Man, I can do video all day long. Whew, I love the grind lines on this bad boy. I can do video all day long, but man, I have to take some pictures. And man, they always look bad to me. I don't know. For some reason, man, it's like my nemesis. I just can't do pictures. I've built light boxes, bought light boxes, all kinds of different lights, but that's about it. These are done. I think that's why it takes me so long to finish a knife. I know the photos are coming. I need to just send them to someone to take the pictures for me. Can't do everything in this world, right? Alright, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that stuff we always tell you. My website's up in the cards, first down in the description. So I've got all these folders sitting around that need to be finished. I guess that's what I'm gonna do next. They're all heat treated. I was gonna say there should be 3 of them. Heat treated everything, so I'm gonna finish these up. I guess I'll just take you guys along for the ride since I have to shoot video for every little thing I do. I don't know which one I like more. Obviously, if I didn't, I wouldn't do it because I ain't getting nothing off of it. Poor Dave. Anyway, yeah, my photography camera. Let's see, I'll put the rest of the playlist to this whole build up here so you can see it from start to finish. And my website's right there. Hope you all having a great day. And as always, take it easy.